to be doing a little more geometry. We're talking about shapes still. Today we're going to be talking about the angles and sides in a shape. So you can see I have a rectangle here in my hand. A rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. A side is any flat part, like a part that could sit on a table. That's a side. So we can see this rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Anywhere that a side meets is called an angle. So where this side and this side meet is an angle. Where this side and this side meet is another angle. And again, where this side and this side meet, we have an angle. And we have one here where these two sides meet. So when you look at a rectangle, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. Okay, we're going to be taking a look at page 745 in the book. Again, they're telling us to sort out shapes. We have those at school. So you're going to need to either draw your shapes in, or you can cut them out of construction paper and then glue them onto your page or trace them onto your page. For now, I'm going to have you pause the video if you need to go get some shapes, or if you need to go cut them out of construction paper. You're going to pause the video and do that now. Okay? Alright, so now you have your shapes. If you're drawing them on, you're just going to follow me. First thing we're going to do is look at each of those shapes that I have here on the screen, and we're going to sort them out, decide where they go according to their sides and angles. So I'm going to start with the trapezoid. A trapezoid has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. I'm going to mark those for you so you can see where I'm counting. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. So I'm going to put that into this big box down here. 4 sides, 4 angles. I'm going to write in that box so that I remember that all of the shapes that I put in that box are going to have 4 sides and 4 angles. So now I'm going to take a look at my other shapes. The next shape is a parallelogram. Let's take a look at the parallelogram and see how many sides and angles we have. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. So I'm going to go ahead and put that parallelogram inside the box, inside the box with our trapezoid. All right, that brings us to our hexagon. So we're going to count and see if that has 4 sides and 4 angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It actually has 6 sides. And let's count the angles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that has 6 sides and 6 angles. I'm going to put that into a new box because it has 6 sides and 6 angles. If you notice, I split my last box so that I could use all of our shapes because they don't give you enough boxes to use all of our shapes. If you're drawing a hexagon, it has 6 sides and 6 angles. The easiest way to draw it is to draw the top and the bottom, and then to draw the 2 sides. Okay? That is still a hexagon, even though it's stretched out a little bit. You can go ahead and draw your hexagon and mark down that it has 6 sides and 6 angles. Our next shape is going to be the rectangle. So let's take a look at our rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Whoops. And 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one in the same box as the trapezoid and parallelogram. Go ahead and draw your rectangle in the box. Remember, if at any point I'm going too fast for you, you can go ahead and pause the video so that you can catch up. All right, our next shape is a square. We're going to count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. We're noticing something here. If it has 4 sides, it usually has 4 angles. So let's count the angles to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. So we're going to go ahead and put that in our box with our parallelogram, our rectangle, and our trapezoid. And again, if you need to draw those, go ahead and pause the video so that you have time to draw. We now have a triangle. Triangle has 1, 2, 3 sides, and 1, 2, 3 angles. I don't yet have a box for those, so I'm going to put it in a new box. And I'm going to put down that it has 3 sides and 3 angles. If you're drawing it, you can count while you're drawing. 1, 2, 3, 3 sides. If I'm drawing a square, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. It's sometimes easier to count while you're drawing. Okay, our last shape is a pentagon. We're going to go ahead and count the sides on the pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. And I bet you're guessing already that it will probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles. So we're going to go ahead and put that in a new box of its own since we don't have a space yet that has 5 sides and 5 angles. And we're going to go ahead and label it 5 sides and 5 angles. Okay, again, pause the video if you need to so that you can catch up with me. I'm going to go ahead and turn to page 746. Okay, this is the top of page 746. They want us to trace each shape and write how many sides and angles. We've already figured out that the number of sides equals the number of angles. They are the same. Okay, so if we trace the shape and count while we're tracing, we'll know that their number of angles is the same. All right, so here we go. We're going to trace our triangle. 1, 2, 3 sides. So I know automatically it has 3 sides and 3 angles. I'm just going to double check that for you so that you can see what I'm talking about. Here's 1, 2, 3 angles. Okay, hopefully you can see that. We then have a circle, and we already said there are no flat spots on a circle. So there are 0 sides and 0 angles because there's no flat spot that looks like a straight line. Right, number 6, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a pentagon. It has 5 sides, so I know it's going to have 5 angles, but I'm going to count them just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles. And again, you can pause the video whenever you need to so that you can catch up with me. Okay, parallelogram. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that's a trapezoid. 4 sides and 4 angles. And we're going to go ahead and count the angles just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 angles. Okay, go ahead and finish up that top of the page. I'll wait just a second, pause your video if you need to, and then turn to look at the bottom of the page. The bottom of the page wants us to find the objects that match the description. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the objects and see which of them match the description. So I'm looking for a shape that has 3 sides and 3 angles. Now you can either trace these shapes or you can do the lines to count them. If you choose to trace them, it's 1, I need a darker pencil, 1, 2, 3 sides. Okay, so that one would count. You can also do your lines like this, 1, 2, 3. I want you to mark it so that you keep track of which sides you've already counted and you don't count the same ones twice. Okay, so that has 3 sides and 3 angles. It's a triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are not going to circle that one because it has 4 sides, which means it will also have 4 angles. 1, 2, 3. And we said a circle has 0. Now we're looking for a shape with 4 sides and 4 angles. We already said a circle has 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one does not match the description, so we're not going to circle that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides and 1, 2, 3, 4 angles, so that one does match. And 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4 angles, so that one also matches. Okay, so go ahead and finish up those examples. Today for math, you're going to be working on the On Your Own on page 747 and 748. So go ahead and give it a try. Good luck, and if you need help, give me a shout. Have a great afternoon.